been a minute since I've done anything makeup-y, really. How you doing? How's February going? Any plans for Valentine's Day? I personally don't do Valentine's Day even with someone, so it's kind of just a day for me to, I don't know, play dress up, I guess. If you've been around for a minute, then you know that I've done a couple of Valentine's Day looks before, but this year we're going to do 3. Why am I doing this to myself? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? Am I dumb? I've picked kind of the top 3 looks that have been coming up for me during this Valentine's season, shall we say. So I'm going to try each of these out, see how easy they are to do, how wearable they are, how I would style them as like a whole outfit and a whole look thing. Stay tuned. The first one that I've seen everywhere has nothing to do with Valentine's Day, but I just want to try it anyway. This is a perfect excuse. I'm going to do a Euphoria inspired look. They're everywhere. They are absolutely everywhere. Right, this is a secret, okay? I haven't seen Euphoria at all. Not even slightly. But I have seen all the makeup looks that everyone's creating, so I really want to have a go. All I can tell you is it's bright, glittery, shiny, and rhinestones. That's about the criteria, I think. Also, it tends to be like the cat eye kind of shape to it. From what I've seen, there's a lot of a 60s mod influence in there as well, so well, we're gonna give it a go. We're gonna give it a go. I haven't decided which palette I'm gonna use though. I have the Beauty Bay Sunset Horizons, one of my faves actually. I still have the protective plastic in there because it's who I am. The other one that I'm going to play with today, possibly, is Jeffree Star's Jewel Breaker palette, which I got a little while ago. I do love it, I just don't tend to wear it very often. It's a lot of bright colours. If I'm doing everyday makeup, I don't do bright colours. What colour do I fancy? Should we go with the reds and the pinks because it is Valentine's Day? Or do I just forego that and don't care? I do. I think I'm going to go do the pinks. It's Valentine's Day. I've gotta. Let's just get into this because I'm stalling. I don't know why I'm nervous to do this. Okay, first I'm gonna just go over everywhere with this light pink mixed with this light pink for just a bit of something something. So I'm getting a little bit of those 2 pinks. Just sort of putting it a bit all over. I'm trying to keep more to that kind of winged shape that they tend to have, or at least other makeup-y people tend to have. I'm not sure about the show. I'm going to kind of darken it up and make more of the shape with this raspberry colour. It's called Flamingo. I don't think flamingos are quite that dark, but we'll go with it. I'm going to use the same brush because that's who I am as a person. This is basically just your normal cut crease. But instead of stopping where your eyebrow stops, we're going a little further. I kind of want it to blend into my contour, almost. It's certainly not basic if you're a beginner, or if you're not used to this kind of technique. I actually really like that, yeah. Next thing I'm going to do though, I'm going to mix Cherry Wet from the Jewel Breaker palette and Raspberry. Just because I think the raspberry is just slightly too dark for what I'm going for. Kind of looking ahead and going just above where my crease is. I might even go in again with just the raspberry. I think I'm just going to keep going until I feel extra enough. I am going to do a quick cuts crease because I feel like this is what is missing here. I'm setting it with the shade Good Morning from the Jewel Breaker palette. Why can't I talk anymore? Now we have to pray to the makeup gods to make sure that this one is even slightly similar to the other one. We are not even, but we're going to figure it out. So I've got what is technically a brow brush. I don't use it as a brow brush. Because the brush is small enough, I'm going to use it to kind of define this quickly. We're going in back in with the raspberry. We're going to define this edge a little bit. This is as even as we're going to get. It's just how it is. I have slumped in this chair simply because It's how I get things straight, is to just bunch myself in. So I'm going to use the Epic ink liner from NYX. There may be a time when I get eyeliner in my eye. It is probably going to be this one because it's blind. Don't worry. Just don't worry, okay? It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Looks like we skipped a few steps, huh? I just did like the little bit of outro before I start to go change, and realise it hasn't even recorded the last half hour. For goodness sake. Just to recap, I'm making sure it's recording this time. I finished the eye look, did a cut crease. I don't entirely know what you've seen and what you haven't. But yeah, done a cut crease, done my eyeliner, blended the eyeliner so it doesn't look quite so nuts because of the whole hooded eye thing. Mascaraed, stuck some rhinestones on, and then a bit lippy. Done. Anyway, this is the final look for the Euphoria makeup. Let's see if I can actually style it. Maybe I don't know what to wear. Hope you like that little montagey thing. Yeah, this is the outfit that I ended up with. With this look, I feel like it's extremely wearable. I would definitely wear this in every colour. I've gone for kind of girl next door Valentine. It may not fit the aesthetic or anything, but I don't care. It's whatever I want to wear. It's whatever you want to wear. Stay tuned for my vlog to see if I actually wear this on Saturday, because I'm feeling it. So right now, I'd say this one's winning. I haven't tried any others, but this one's winning so far. Day 2, look 2. Obviously I'm not doing these on the same day. I don't want to ruin my skin. If you see any of my spots, no you didn't. So this one was made popular by the lovely, I want to say Mei or Mei Pang. Here is the lovely lady herself. It is the Kissable Cheeks lipstick transfer, whatever you want to call it. But it's a look. I love it. And I've seen a lot of other people trying it out. I want to have a go too. So, you know, we'll just give it a go. Be fine. It'll be fine. First thing is first, I'm going to put my hair up, just so I can get to all of the lovely real estate. First thing I need to do is find some cling film, because, you know, I don't have someone to kiss my face for me, so I've got to do it myself. So I'm going to use, it's mucky, but it's my beauty brand. It's the Diana True Red. It is the perfect red, in my opinion. It's so beautiful. I'm not going to be too perfect with this lipstick because, you know, we're just doing it for transfer. I'm not going to stay with the red lipstick because it'll be kind of a lot of red. So let's just dive in. I'm scared. Right, I need to try and figure out how to place this now. Can I? No, there is no way to salvage that. Okay, well, we know what not to do. Okay, I think I've fixed it as best I can right now. Oh no, this could be a disaster. It really could. I might be here all night. It may not be a look. Sometimes, you know, you're never going to get it right on the first time. It's fine. Right, I'm going to position this differently this time. Hopefully the warmth of my hand is going to help it transfer a bit. That's better. It's sketchy, but it's fine. It's fine. Like, it did a thing. It's done something. It'll be fine. There's lots of back and forth, but generally once you've got the gist of it, it's fine. Beautiful a shade as this is on my lips, I'm not sure it's a great transfer colour. It looks like it's going to transfer really well. And then I peel it off. It hasn't done a great deal. Can anyone else do their lippy without looking? Right, I'm going to set this with powder, which seems to be the way to do it. I'm going to use my Special Effects poof. That is the lippy set. Do I look crazy? Yeah, I mean, it's going well. The next thing I'm going to do is blush, and then I'm going to go in with a red something. something red and just make these just look a little bit sharper. Just give it a little something something. I'm gonna mix all of my favourite blushes at the moment, I guess. I want a lot of blush. And that hasn't worked. I think I'm just gonna go in with eyeshadow. I've got the two palettes that I had yesterday. I think I'm gonna go with the flamingo-y pink from the Beauty Bay. This feels really wrong. That's better. I'm kind of doing a almost like contour blush. That feels better. What I'm going to do now is go with a small brush and define our little kisses with this red shade called Licorice from the Jawbreaker palette. It's becoming painfully clear that I'm not as cool as the originator. You might have noticed, but I didn't. I'd say this is the bulk of the look done. Still plenty to do, but I think most of the effect we're going for. I'm gonna chuck on some highlighter, a bit of lippy, some mascara, and I'll be back. Well, you can't say this isn't a whole lot of look. I've actually got rid of the two kisses that were right in the middle of my face. I felt it looked a lot better when it was blended in with the blush, and they kind of really stood out and made it look a lot less wearable. It's been a journey. I wouldn't say it's particularly hard to do, but it's tedious. But then again, anything creative tends to be, so... Right, let's see if I can actually style this somehow. That was a lot more difficult to style than last time. Although I did struggle last time, this time I couldn't get anything to work, so we went with kind of casual, well, very casual to be honest. Don't mention that I'm wearing the same bodysuit I was when I was doing makeup yesterday. Yeah, that was really hard to style. It's not particularly wearable. I might wear it out to a club, maybe, or a party, or something themed, I guess, but I wouldn't wear this look generally every day. I don't think really anybody would. I'm sure there are actually people out there that would wear this look, to be honest. But I, unfortunately, am just not brave enough. This was technically simpler to do. It's not a technique I've used personally. So I was very much a beginner, just like probably a lot of you will be if you decide to do this look. You might want to have a few different goes before you go out with it, if you decide to go out with it, or if you want to shoot it or anything. Have a few goes, I would say, and maybe then document it. For a first try, I don't think it's the worst that I've ever seen, but it's not the best makeup I've ever done. So for me, this one was a bit of a fail. It was a bit of a flop. Day 3, look 3, here we go. For this final look, we're gonna do pixel makeup. I've been seeing it popping up on my feed pretty much all of this Valentine's season, so why not give it a go? Obviously, the vast majority of looks have looked something like these, but I want to combine it with this look that I found, which kind of, though it isn't pixel makeup, it really felt that way to me, so I want to kind of mix the two and figure out something cool. Please excuse the Renaissance painting makeup. We're going to be covering these brows up a bit, so I didn't think there was much point in doing them. I actually tried to hide them, but hasn't worked very well. I don't have a lot of different colours of eyeliner, but I do have face paint. Specifically Snazzaroo, because they're the ones that I have. They are water activated paints, and I'm just gonna have fun. Sorry, I have a bra hooked on the back of my door, and I just realised that it's a multi-way bra. Who'd have guessed? I forgot to get a trusty mirror. I'm going to take a white and I'm going to kind of map out everywhere, all the edges, kind of what I'm trying to achieve, I guess. This is definitely going to be tedious. I think because I've done creative makeup 3 days in a row, I'm getting bored of it. Not bored of it, that's not the word, but just a little bit sick of it. Okay, that is white done. We will go back in with white, I think, but for now, I think we're good. It's not me farting, it is the chair. I'm gonna go in with this pale blue, it says. It's kind of a cornflower blue, or even a sky blue. If I had the right brush, that would be good. Anywhere where I've mapped out detail, I'm gonna try to avoid a little bit just with this big brush. Now, luckily I've got a small brush that is kind of square-headed. I don't know if you can see, but that's going to help with the whole pixely thing. I'm going to go back in with my white so that we can do our little happy clouds. Let's do our little balloons too. Okay, we're getting somewhere, Once I've got the outline of things, it'll probably come together. Yeah, there's something missing, I'll figure it out. Pro tip if you're trying to get really clean lines, small brush, extremely saturated. Like, basically paint becomes sludge. What I will say is, you've got to have some sturdy hands to do this. Let's add our detail to the sky, I think. So I have a royal blue and a sea blue. I'm going to add that in some random places and hope that it looks kind of glitchy. I think that's all of the sea green that I want. I'm going to go with the royal blue. I'm going to mix them and make like a mid colour. I'm going to add a touch of purple in there too, because I can. Last but not least, I'm going to outline everything in black. It's a little bit nerve-wracking. Okay, moment of truth. Time to cry. I told you yesterday the other day, I have to bunch up to get everything straight. We're almost done. What I am going to do all the outline of these, put a little bit of a drop shadow on if I can, mascara, lippy, done. See you in a minute. Well, don't I look like a villain? I love this. I don't know if the camera is doing it justice, but I love this. There is literally no occasion for me to wear this. Unless I'm going out to like a, I don't know, an arcade, I don't know, laser tag, parties, or places like ghetto golf. If I had the whole day to get ready, this might happen again. Right, let's see if I can style this. I need to, because I want to wear it again. I kind of love it. Backroom montage land. I tried on 3 different outfits. This is the one I end up liking the most. I quite like the first one, second one didn't work very well. I'm hoping you're self-conscious. This one is certainly a little clown chic, but what I really want is my own superhero costume to go with the mask, so I can just be a superhero every day. Batman paints under his mask, why can't I? I'll just paint mine on. I want to wear it out somewhere. I have no occasion. I have to make an occasion, because I love it. Okay, final thoughts. FYI, I know my eyes might look a bit weird. I had dilation drops in at the hospital, so it looks like I'm high, but I promise you I'm not. I actually had so much fun this week making these looks. Obviously, most of these looks are things that I haven't done before, so, you know, very much first try, so they're not as great as they could be with a little bit of refinement, a bit of practice. Anyway, with our first look, extremely wearable. I love it. I understand why everyone's doing that kind of look, the Euphoria looks. Kind of just a colourful version of different looks that I have done before. Definitely kind of night out makeup for me. I've definitely done that look before. I know I have. So that kind of felt like a nice home ground to start with. Obviously, I was feeling maybe a little bit less confident than I could be. So styling it was a little bit hard, but also I was trying to avoid black generally because it was making me fade into my backdrop. But other than that, I'm pretty sure I can style that pretty well, and I know that you guys could too. It doesn't matter what you wear, what you want to wear, just go for it. Obviously with that look you can change the colours around as well, experiment with it a little bit, so you can kind of make it fit whatever outfit you envision it being with. So for that it's a 9 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 10 out of 10 is, I guess, because it just takes a while and I'm lazy. On to look number 2, our lovely little kissable cheeks. Not my fave, by any means. It's possible that I need to work on the technique for that, give it a couple of goes. I found it really hard to style. It's not something that I would tend to wear anyway, pretty much in any situation. It's just not my thing. I love it on other people. The originator looks fantastic with it, but I just don't think it's me. So for all those reasons, I'm going to stick with my 4 out of 10. And finally, the pixel makeup. Not particularly wearable, and yet I'm obsessed. It's just so cool. I have no words. I just loved it so much. I want to find my own superhero costume. I want to find any occasion to wear it. I have nowhere to wear it, but I love it. For me, it's a 7 out of 10. It's tedious. It takes quite a while. Normal people probably wouldn't choose to wear it out unless it was for, I don't know, Halloween or something. But I'm not normal, so I'll try and find some way to wear it. I might even experiment with a few different versions of it. I just... obsessed. Love it. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this lovely little Valentine's Day special. I'm thinking of making this a series. I loved doing all of these Valentine's Day looks, and I feel like I want to give it a go for pretty much any and every holiday that comes around this year. So let me know any looks or any particular holidays you want me to cover down below, and hopefully I will see you next time. But for now, here's Archie.